Hi, it's Kevin here from Team Focus. I'm sure we've all had that embarrassing call from your boss wanting to know the status of a task and you didn't even really notice it was on your list, let alone been sitting there for a week. So in Team Focus, we've got a thing called metrics. Now metrics tell you how long a task has been sitting at a step or how long since it's been edited, and I'll give you an idea about how they work now. I'm just going to run up into the workflow view for a sec. This gives you a good view of all your steps in the workflow. You can see immediately which steps have metrics defined. You can see active has them defined, waiting has them defined, complete and cancelled don't. In complete and cancelled, we obviously don't care about how long something's been sitting there. If you look at active, you can see I've got 4 tasks that are moved in the last 7 days, 0 that are between 7 and 14 days, and 25 tasks that are more than 14 days old. I should probably get onto some of those. Now, this is the tasks overall. This isn't just my list, this is across the entire company. So if I look back through at my list, I can quickly see all my active ones here. I've got 4 green and 3 red. So depending on the priority and so on and how you want to run your team, these are the tasks I probably should be working on now. Now, whenever you have a list of tasks on the screen from search results or from one of your lists, these metrics will always show up. I'll just go and show you now how to edit those metrics, and you can set the days or hours or so on for whatever is most appropriate for your team. Now to edit these, just go up here, go down to workflows, and this will bring up the workflow editor. Okay, now I'm in the workflow editor. I can actually choose my workflow. Basic, this is one with home, it means it's my default workflow. That's the one I want to edit, so I'll just click on there. Now from here you can see all the steps in this workflow. If I just click on the settings icon for that, I can immediately see the name of that step, whether it's creatable, whether it's default and so on. If you want to know more about those, I suggest you look at the workflow step video. You can change tags, but the bit we're interested in here is metrics. Now this first part here, this says this step does not have metrics defined. This one here says the metrics are based on when a task was moved, so when it was between steps it resets the timer. This one here says the timer will reset when a task has been edited. And down here you can say it's green when it's less than 7 days, amber when it's less than 14 days, or red is anything after whatever the amber was. So you can change those to edited, you can change days, months, years, whatever you like there. Press OK when you're finished, save the workflow when you're finished, and immediately by pressing home I'll get my list back, and if I had made any changes in there, all those metrics would be instantly available in this screen and in my workflow view screen. So hopefully that's given you a good idea about metrics and how they work and how they can be useful for your team. Don't forget to look at the workflow view and you get a really good overview of all the tasks across your whole workflow and what metrics each of those tasks have. You can even search on metrics and so on, so I suggest if you want to know more about that, have a quick look at our searching video, and then once you've done searching, have a look at our lists video, because it lets you know how to save searches, and then you can put metrics into your searches. Thanks for your time.